Hi everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys some things, maybe like 5 or 6 things I wish I knew before I was 25, or advice I would give you prior to you guys being 25, or some things I did differently before 25. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys stay tuned because I feel like I have a lot of life lessons I can share with you guys, and let's get into this video. First thing is that you can literally be or want to be anything in this life. Anything. You can be an astronaut, you can be a pilot, you can be a nurse, a doctor, you can be a neuroscientist, you can be anything. I feel like when we come out of high school, we're around like 17, 18 years old, and like a lot of teachers are like, okay, but if the only way you can go into university is by you guys, it's the only way you can go into university is based on like what subjects you got a good grade in, and you just take a career path on that. You take a career path just on those subjects. And sometimes I felt like me looking back, I'm like, okay, I clearly limited myself because, well, not really, because I like sciences, like I like the subject of science and I did really well in sciences, but I was like, nah, I'm not passionate enough to go into that field. But I feel like they put into your move that you only can do these things and you're not smart enough to be a doctor, or you didn't have good grades. But listen, you can, even if you decide like 2 years out of high school or 3 years out of high school that you want to become a doctor, is like you can do a course or career, and whether it takes 2 or 3 years or even 4 years, you can be whatever you want, man. I don't know, I look back at a lot of things about high school and like how they form your mind and frame your mind that you can only do this. This world is limitless, and if you're gonna live on this earth for decades to come, like you're gonna be 50, 60, you have all these years ahead of you. You can choose what you want to do with your life, and you can be who you want to become. Literally, this life is boundless, and you can, I'll just say this life is boundless, and you can decide and choose what you want to be. Okay, today you want to be a lash tech, tomorrow you want to be a realtor, the next day you want to own a coffee shop. You can do all that, and you can be all those things too. Just set goals. Goals are important. If you guys set goals and work towards them, whether you change your mind in the next 4 years, that's okay. So you just want to live your life the way that you want to live it. So next thing is all about credit cards and credit score. Yes, I was aware of credit. Well, actually, let me go into the story first. So when I was like 19, I think it was in my first year of university, I went to go open up a bank account. Well, a second bank account, because I always had a bank account when I was young, but I wanted a second bank account. So I went to open up one, and I'm not the realtor. The financial advisor at the bank was like, hey, we should give you a credit card. Like, take a credit card. And he was like, oh, all you have to do is just like pay it off whenever you use it. And I was like, okay, that's it. But I wasn't really educated on like credit score and how you can use it to your advantage and how you can build your credit score and everything along those lines. So looking back at it, I was like, I wish I was more educated. I wish I cared more. I'm not saying that I messed up my credit, but I didn't care a lot. I used to spend it off and then pay it off and then spend it up, run it up, not really care, and pay off a little bit. And I stopped. Those days are done. So once you guys get a credit card, care from the beginning and work on it forever, because that's going to help you so much in this life. Thank me later. And I wish I cared more when I was younger. So I'm going to tell you guys this for now. If you're liking this video so far, make sure to share it to someone who may like this video as well. The next tip that I have is that in your early 20s, just put yourself in your career and your future first. Do not put men in the equation. Because when I was growing up, I always used to hear like, oh, men are distracting. Don't talk to men. Don't do no relationship. I'm actually seeing it now, because when you do get involved in that stuff, you actually do get distracted in multiple different ways. You don't really spend time on things you would spend time on if you were single. So I'm telling you guys, do not meet no men. Well, honestly, I'm not judging anyone that have children earlier or anyone who wants to have children earlier. What I would say is put yourself first. I personally would not recommend any of you guys to have a child so early. Honestly, if you have your life figured out and you have someone taking care of you, maybe you don't really care and it doesn't matter to you. And I'm not saying just because you do have a child, you're not able to accomplish and achieve certain things. But I'm telling you, it'd be so much more easier for you to just put yourself first, put men last. When I tell you put men last, put them last. You're going to thank me later. It's the best tip I can give you guys. Focus on yourself and your future. Buy all the things that you want. Do all the things that you want, you know. The next tip I will tell you guys, I always knew this tip, always continue will do this tip, but I want to share this tip with you, is save, and buy out cash. Annesha Adams, I do not believe that you should be putting loans on materialistic things, putting loans on fridges, couches, microwaves. I saw the other day that you can put a loan out on, or you can pay down on a grill. a barbecue. What? It's better you guys just save, and then when you save up enough, you save and you do without the thing, and then once you have enough money, then you buy it. That's what I would recommend, you guys. This is a life lesson that will be so good. Don't do no down payment. Don't do no monthly bills. Yes, some people can look at it in the point of, oh, you can build your credit score doing stuff in that way. But I wouldn't recommend just... And once you have enough money, you can just buy it out. Cash. I don't do nothing. I do everything in full payments. Well, you don't have to do in cash, but you guys know what I mean. I just do everything in full payments. I buy my cars, I'm all in full payments. Everything in full payments. Like, if you see your peers getting nice cars or buying nice houses or all getting apartments, don't feel rushed. Your time will come, and that it will take time for you. If it takes you 2 or 3 years, at least you know in that 2 or 3 years time you saved up everything and you don't have the new bills and cash. I realize those same people who had stuff like prior to me, they are still dealing with cash and paying things off on. And yeah, no. Honestly, let people call you cheap for you're not achieving anything in life. You know what you're saving for. Next tip is about life. Life is all about experiencing and learning from those experiences. So we go through some things in our lives and we're just like, man. But what my biggest advice for you guys is for you guys to learn from those experiences and move on. We did it. We done it. We learned from it, and we go about our business and we go on to the next thing. So that's what I would recommend you guys doing. Life is just like that. We learn, and things are not going to last forever, just to let you guys know. Sometimes, like for a few months or maybe for the whole year, it was just not a bad year. It doesn't mean your whole life is going to be bad. So we have to look ahead, and that's a great tip I can try and give you guys as well. If you like this video so far, make sure to subscribe. Okay, subscribe to my channel because I do a lot more videos similar to this, and comment down below what your opinions are. If you have any tips, advice that you wish you would go back to and learn from, or things that you just realized as time went on. Next thing is, don't entertain certain negativity. I realize, okay, not to be rude or anything, but like ghetto people, they're so fun to hang out with, but I'm telling you, they would be the biggest people to get you into drama and problems. So just try to stay away from certain people that you realize that, okay, there's always drama associated with them, or even yourself. Like sometimes we just get involved in situations and problems, and it's just like, oh my god, so much negativity. I'm gonna go beat up this girl. I'm gonna go do something, and then you have to literally sit down and think about it, because we're getting older. We're literally adults, and we're gonna be held accountable for our actions. AKA, we're gonna get charged. We're gonna get fined. We're gonna get put into jail. All that. So we need to think much more wisely as time goes on, and we just allow out. We just don't entertain certain things. If people want to fight you, just walk away. If someone wants to cuss you off, maybe you can do the cussing, or sometimes you don't even cuss them. Just don't give people the time of day, and you just go about your business. You just go about your life, okay? Because again, at a certain age, like honestly, at my age, I don't even entertain stuff like this. I just do what I have to do, go about my time, and focus on the positives and getting money. That's all I care about. I want money. I want to achieve my goals, and that's what you guys should be doing too. So if you did find this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I will put similar videos. I will link similar videos for you guys to watch, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Au revoir.